The 9/11 Terrorist Attacks by Andrew Zen. Background: Afghan War of 1979, 1983 Beirut Iraq bombings, 1993 World Trade Center bombings. The 1993 World Trade Center bombings occurred on February 26, 1993, when a truck bomb exploded beneath the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center. 6 people were killed and 1,000 more were injured. It also damaged the tower's structures, which would be weak in the future 9/11. The Afghan War of 1979 was a battle between the Soviet Union and the Taliban. After the war, the U.S. abandoned the Taliban, which led the Taliban to seek revenge on getting the U.S. back for abandoning them. The 1983 Beirut Iraq bombings occurred on 1983 when a truck bomb exploded in Lebanon, Beirut, killing 241 American servicemen and many other civilians. Build-up: World Trade Center bombing and Afghan War. The 1993 World Trade Center bombings affected the future 9/11 because both terrorist attacks were planned by Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda tried to bring both the World Trade Centers down on both terrorist attacks. The Afghan War of 1979 had an impact on 9/11 because after the war, the U.S. abandoned the Taliban, which led the Taliban try to seek revenge on the U.S. And afterwards, the Taliban had a relationship with Al-Qaeda and teamed up. So, the Al-Qaeda and the Taliban worked together to plan out the 9/11 terrorist attacks in the headquarters of Afghanistan, where Al-Qaeda resides. Main event: the terrorist attacks. The collapse of the Twin Towers occurred at 8:46 a.m. when American Airlines Flight 11 crashed into the North Tower of the World Trade Center. A few minutes later, at 9:03 a.m., United Airlines Flight 175 crashed into the South Tower of the World Trade Center. In total, 2,700 people were killed in New York. From Dulles International Airport, crashed into the U.S. Department of Defense, the Pentagon, on the southwest side. Everyone on board was killed, including 125 people in the building. In total, 180 people were killed in the Pentagon attack. United Airlines Flight 93 crashed into Shanksville, Pennsylvania at 10:28 a.m. All 40 people on board were killed. 2001, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, the Transportation Security Administration, the Iraq War, the Patriot Act. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security is a law enforcement agency that was used to protect the homeland, the nation, and the people. The Afghanistan War of 2001 started on October 7, 2001, when George W. Bush sent military troops to battle with the Taliban in Afghanistan. The war weakened the Taliban, and on May 2, 2011, Barack Obama and the Navy SEALs assaulted and attacked and killed the Al-Qaeda leader, Osama bin Laden. The Iraq War of 2003 occurred due to the U.S. trying to stop Iraq from producing mass productions of nuclear weapons, which were supported by many terrorist groups, including Al-Qaeda. This war lasted from 2003 to 2011. The Patriot Act was a law signed by George W. Bush on October 26, 2001. This law helped prevent any other terrorist attacks that might come in the future. Historical significance: how the TSA increased airport security into high-tech security and changed the frontier of national and airport security in airports around the world. The TSA, also known as the Transportation Security Administration, increased airport security after 9/11 due to the incident that happened at airports on 9/11. After 9/11, airport securities don't allow you to have box cutters and bombs like the ones that the terrorists used in the 9/11 attacks. The TSA changed the frontier of airborne and national security. Like after 9/11, you couldn't go to the White House and Capitol Hill without being screened. This impact changed history and had a modern day impact of how we live today.